talking about rebuilding today. If you're rebuilding right now, if the version of you that had it together just isn't there anymore, hear me clearly. The most important thing in this process isn't what you've lost. It's not wasting whatever you have left. It's knowing where to invest your energy and your time. It's knowing what it actually takes. And what I'm going to show you isn't motivation. It's what I'm living through, this rebuild. Okay, right now, the whole process, I'm actually going to share with you the real mechanics, the real setbacks, the real count. Okay, how to keep track, accountability. How long can you sustain your accountability? Through the ups and the downs. Through the negative forces that try to throw you off course, and the positive force that keeps pushing you forwards, regardless. You must reach a point where you don't stop for either one. Alright? Where you've mastered the middle ground. We're going to focus on mastering the middle ground. How soon you find the answer determines how soon you move to implementation. How soon you find the answer determines how soon you move towards the implementation. And you'll always have the power to take the next action steps. No matter what unexpected events try to knock you off that path, okay, you'll always have the power to take the next action steps, one decision away. And beware, you're going to be offered an easy way out. I call it the low budget optical illusion. Okay, the free lunches, the handouts, the unearned checks, okay, the path of least resistance. The comfortable safety net that quietly traps your long-term vision. We talked about that last week. Beware about that safety net. So we want to make sure that we are moving with purpose. Our role is simple, but we're going to try to follow through. Keep track of the days. Keep track of the days and make sure they count. Do the acts properly, not just moving through the motions. Okay, do the acts properly. We already know that prayers, our prayers Islamically and our deeds are rewarded by the intention behind them. And this is phenomenal, the power of intention. I couldn't believe it a few nights ago. A while ago, I started to see that when you make intention within yourself to fulfill something like waking up at times which you usually think you can't, you will actually be surprised to find your eyes just pop open because you have made intention. Your intentions, are being observed. The Creator watches your intention behind everything you do, and He facilitates it for you. Okay, when you think you can't wake up at 3 a.m., just make intention and you'll start to see you will be able to do things which you thought you couldn't do. This week taught me something I'd read before but hadn't lived. Something which I wasn't even thinking was going to happen. Things have to fall apart before you get back to focusing on yourself. Things have to sometimes fall apart before you get back to focusing on yourself. And I noticed something. People complain the loudest right when they've watched you lower your own standards. Okay, when people watch you lower your own standards, you teach people how to treat you by how you show up for yourself in your own rebuild. You teach people how to treat you by how you show up for yourself in your own rebuild. Discipline versus regret. This is something which we have to ponder and reflect upon. It's our relationship with the pain of taking action that dictates the journey. Choose between the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Okay, discipline weighs ounces, and regret weighs tons. So we have to choose. Watch the micro leaks. The micro leaks, draining people, your own unaddressed negligence. No matter how much headway you make, if you don't seal those leaks, you'll keep suffering. So you'll go to bed knowing you can actually keep up with your engagements. Rise with a mission to outperform yourself from your previous day. Alright? Without forcing it. Force is a micro leak. Grace is what comes from consistency done right. Lightness. Being light on your feet. There's something powerful about being light. Light is actually the power that grows everything. Not everything, but it's one of the factors. Light in what you carry. Bruce Lee said it. Be like water. Not rigid, not heavy, adaptable. Be adaptable. Lightness isn't just physical, it's emotional too. So when you take the right thing lightly, you stop taking them personally. I felt this directly this week, controlling my meals, my diet, and I simply have more energy, less weight, more movement. Your environment as well, and vetting. There comes a point where you have to change your criteria for who joins your rebuild. Ask yourself, does this person deserve to be here? Is this mutual? Are they contributing to the mission? Or are they just piggybacking? If it's the latter, cut ties. No remorse. You gotta figure out the gift you have. There is a gift. While you're rebuilding, have you noticed the gift you've been given? Right. The Prophet ﷺ said, there's no disease that Allah has created except that He has also created the treatment. There's no disease that Allah has created except that He has also created its treatment. Sahih al-Bukhari. You are here for a purpose. Start using what you've been given. While you're rebuilding, identify, struggle to find your gift. If you're serious about Reconstruction, this is where you do the work. Not another course that teaches theory, a community of men actually rebuilding, actually tracking the days, actually doing it together. The community is where we do this work. The link is in the bio. And I have actually written a book called The Great Emptying. And it's a book which I've been actually writing through my rebuild. And I will be sharing it with the first 40 people to join the online community, where I'll be sharing everything that has worked and been most effective for me. I'll be sharing it with you on this journey. For the first 40 people, and we'll work on the chapters together, and we'll bring out the best of what the material is, and you'll get the inside information on what has been most effective on this journey. I'll pass it on to you. It's for the first 40 people to join the community. The link is in the description. Share this video with someone you feel that this could benefit. Subscribe, switch on those notifications. Ibrahim here.